What's up guys, it's Herman from Herman's Fight Lab, and in this video we're gonna talk about top 5 secrets of Mike Tyson's punching power. Mike Tyson was a knockout artist that's captivated probably the whole world with his knockouts and just very exciting style. But not many people know what exactly are the secrets of his punching power. Some people think it's genetics, some people think it's coaching, some people think it's the mindset or the combinations of those factors. But in this video, we're gonna talk about his top 5 punching power secrets and what you can do to increase your own punching power. Secret number 1: an attachment of a muscle to a bone. It means that you can basically create more leverage with one movement or another. For example, if you take a lever, if you push a lever from the end, it will be easier to push it down, to move it, than if you start pressing it or pushing it from the middle, or I mean in between. So it's how muscle to bone attachment works. It's a bit more complex, kind of like to explain, but it's not as important in this video because it's basically genetics and you cannot improve it, so you shouldn't be thinking about it too much. Secret number 2: the type of muscle fibers. Mike Tyson had predominantly fast twitch muscle fibers, which can hold less oxygen and they fatigue faster, but they can produce more force, and consequently, you can produce more power and be able to knock out guys like Mike Tyson did in his prime. And yeah, Mike Tyson was actually very gifted in this sense as well. But secret number 3 is something that you can improve actually, which is coaching and technique. Even though Mike Tyson was a genetic freak and he was very gifted physically, the amount of technique that he had actually was very impressive as well. Because he also with his style, when you just go and like this narrow stance, I mean not narrow but neutral stance, bobbing weaving, you have to be able to defend punches as well, because Mike Tyson was exchanging punches a lot. So his technique definitely is something that you can learn from, and also the technique of every single punch. For example, his deadly left hook was something that everybody admired and other fighters feared of, because yeah, he basically could put your lights out in an instant. So technique and coaching plays a huge role. So if you're just starting out or you've been doing it for a while, you pay attention to your technique, because after like the first two secrets actually is kind of genetics, so you cannot improve them. But technique and coaching and something that you can improve. So yeah, look for a good coach and practice a lot on your technique and be able to knock out guys like Mike Tyson. Secret number 4: nervous system. People don't talk a lot about nervous system in a fight game or even in strength and conditioning, but it's something that plays a huge role in how fast you can express the strength that you have. Even though if you have like fast twitch muscle fibers, it doesn't necessarily mean that you can be very powerful. It means that you can be maybe strong. For example, you can squat a lot or bench press a lot, but it doesn't mean that you can express this power fast. In strength and conditioning world, it's called the rate of force development, meaning it's how fast can you express the maximum strength you have. For example, maybe you can bench press 300 pounds, but the lift itself is very slow, and you lift it with I mean you maybe like 3 seconds to lift it. So the correlation to punching power will be not as great as someone who can bench press 200 pounds but do it with a 0.5 seconds. So yeah, rate of force development and your nervous system, how fast can you express the force that you have, plays a huge role in punching power. Secret number 5: the mindset. Maybe you had a bad sparring session one time when you couldn't get your combinations together, you couldn't establish the rhythm, and the guy was doing whatever he wanted to you, and you just just felt frustrated and couldn't. You punch back, and it seems like your punches don't have any power. Well, mindset plays a huge role. Mental game is very important in fighting. I would say 90%. Some people say it's 50-50, but it's very important. And Mike Tyson was an aggressive fighter. Everything he threw was had bad intentions. His every punch he threw, yeah, had basically like bad intentions, and he wanted to knock you out with every single punch. So it's very important to have the right mindset and be aggressive when you fight. So guys, those were my top 5 Mike Tyson's punching power secrets. Comment below which secret you think is the most important, or if you have any other secrets or tips that maybe you saw in Mike Tyson's punching power. Comment below. If you like the video, click on the like button, subscribe, click on the notification button, and see you in the next videos. Peace.